bubble. Welcome back to the bubble, ladies and gentlemen, and Divide and Conquer version 5. I'm recording this episode back to back to the 14th episode, so I'm still quite a bit shaky after the siege of Khan Doom. Oh, that was something, wasn't it? In this episode, I'm thinking if we should go towards our quest to take Atheline. I actually think I might want to do that. So, but Barchaleg is of course still a very scary settlement. As soon as I move Gimli, most likely they will move out towards Nova Rakla. But sometimes you just gotta risk it, you know? And Atheline looks like it's quite easy to take as well. However, it might be just a couple of enormous armies standing right outside of my line of sight.
It will be an honor.
That's in the last episode. That's basically just what we did. We had one major battle against ANGMAR where we won, and then we had the siege of Khan Doom after 2 failed attempts because I'm such a moron that I forgot, or didn't know rather, that there were 2 levels of gates to bash down. But the 3rd time, I guess, was the charm when we took Khan Doom. However, it looks like they are sending elite armies to reclaim it. Speaking of huge armies, I have gotten another general, Dori. I think he came of age. So I will be putting him in Dane's Halls, where I will be retraining a huge host of units that will be marching with him to the west to fight ANGMAR. And we also have this army, of course, commanded by Torigas, who will be marching on Zagkala. However, we do have to take a bit of a detour, because we don't have military access yet with the High Elves. They really don't want that. So I'm trying to think a little bit, that if I'm able to take Zagkala, I will trade it for military access to the High Elves, because I think that they aren't doing that well, to be honest. Let's see which one's there. There, High Elves. Overall ranking, military ranking, production ranking. Oh, something's really happened with my production. What the heck? That's not great. Territorial ranking, though, I'm doing great. They are down to 2 settlements. So yeah, if possible, I will give them Zagkala in exchange for military access, and just because I'm such an overall decent chap.
Aye, Lord.
We also have this Angmarian general. Don't know what his goal is though, if it's Mount Graham or if it's more of a Tarth, but either way I think that these 4 units will be able to take him down, unless he has like snow trolls. And these units will be a part of that big, huge army that I'm planning to send from Dane's Halls. So, without any further ado, I already believe actually that I have exhausted all of my movement points for this turn. Let's just take a look at Dol Guldur. They still don't seem to want to attack me. And we are building everywhere, I hope, because I'm flat baroque. Yes, everywhere where we can build, we are building. And I think the next settlement that might be able to be upgraded is Rakiaberg. That only needs 300 more citizens until I can upgrade it. So, no army that I really want to do anything with. You will be moving into Atheline next turn. Barchaleg might come bite me in the ass, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Hope everyone's doing alright. By the way, I forgot to include that in the last episode, but of course I'm so grateful for the support, and I hope that all of you are doing well. And that you're enjoying the new year so far. The big 2K23. I wonder if he has some siege equipment. No, he did not. So we will be attacking him right off the bat. Only the start. Refugees flooding into Mithlond from the attack on Forlond come with ill news. The attack on the Outer Haven was only the beginning, and the enemy has a far greater and more elite force preparing for the final... Oh, okay. Aradonheim is marching in to to the High Elves. Okay, and you're being attacked, and you are sieging there. So,
approaching to engage the
we will
enemy
be
side.
attacking you today, Afanuzir. What do you got for me? You have Warg Skirmishers, which they can outrun me for days. And you have Witch Knights. So, I mean, it's not going to be pretty at all. And we kind of have to win, because otherwise we lose Mount Graham. So let's just get jiggy with it, save the game, and get in there. And hopefully kill ourselves an Angmarium general. That would be a great start for this episode. Okay, let's go. Let's start the deployment right off the bat. And really no use to wait. Okay, they are over there. And, I mean, this small puny squad, that's nothing that I'll even use, most likely. I just hope that they won't be attacking that army. Sorry, I had a bit of a burp. Reinforcements, great. If possible, it would be awesome if I could tie up these skirmishers in melee. That would be just swell. Actually, I don't think there's a lot to... Really? All of you need to run over to that side. Oh, come on. Really? Did they just pull back? They just retreated. That must be a win for me, right?
Victory is ours,
okay.
But only by a sword's edge.
Good enough. That means that I can put these units into Mount Graham. And and get a bigger garrison there, which of course will be... And, right, he had a win or die situation, and he pulled back.
Aye, Lord.
That's an interesting strategy
My
that
king.
did not work out very well.
Aye.
Okay. I wonder, I don't think they will be sieging Karn Doom for that long.
Onward.
I wonder if we at least manage to repair those walls. I'm the most advanced faction, then how come my production was so awkwardly, embarrassingly low? Bifur got a Dwarven Shield, some more hit points. That's great. Don't really know what you're gonna do with that in Bjorn's Hall though, but still, awesome. And Lofar forgot to look what the actual retinue was. Right, he got 2 hit points as well, so he will be a lot beefier going forward. Right. And really no point in building anything now unless I win against this army. Which might very well be the case that I won't.
Let us settle matters
But
on
I
the
don't
field
think
of
they have any
battle.
siege equipment. So as long as we can just hold them at the very gate, then our towers will hopefully do most of the heavy lifting. We could even run out with our cavalry, just interrupt all of their siege equipment, and then call it a day. Construction report. We have 5.6k that I would like to spend. And you might actually be under attack. Is militia garrison the right way to go? I will build it anyway, just so we get a garrison if in case we are attacked, which we most likely will be farther down the line. And you can be retrained, which is great. And the Kirikato, you are building a Great Miner's Hall right now, which is great. And also we can upgrade the armor for you. And once you're done with the Great Miner's Hall, the next step is the Tel Karin armor. And after that, I believe it's the Hall of Aule. That will give the next step. And look at this, a lot of retrained units in Dane's Halls.
Aye, noble sire.
But we will get even more
An honor, my lord.
of those.
Marching now.
We can retrain you, we can retrain you. And we are already building the mining complex, which will give us a lot more money. And right, we married Bombur and my... Ooh, perfect! We got a governor at Nokvarakla. I couldn't have planned that better even if I tried. And this army will be moving in and taking Athelin, because that's a quest, so I kinda have to.
Aye.
You are moving.
Aye,
You
my
will
liege.
keep moving.
In your name, sire.
And we need to
Making
further
camp here,
south.
good sire. We'll rest
How can we
here
get
tonight,
over?
sire. My king.
Somewhere here, I guess, and then we walk further south.
At your service.
You can actually show me the way to go
On
home.
my way. Moving
Right.
quietly.
So we have to move down here, and then
Making camp here,
cross,
good sire.
move into Sakala. Wow, that's a process. Why can't we just get military access from the freaking High Elves? Not like they have a lot to lose currently. They're already getting their asses whooped. And I will I plan on not doing a lot of recruiting actually
Aye, lord.
in this episode, but
Move
rather focus on building and retraining, etc., etc. You can move it to free upkeep, doing some min-maxing. And you're actually already doing great there. Doesn't look like you're free upkeep though.
Aye, my liege.
What if I move the horse? No, that's already full. Okay, let's just keep it like it is on the western front. And we'll use Gimli
By your will,
to
sire,
put the
we
hurt
shall
on
engage.
Athelin, which hopefully should be a very easy process. Really nervous about this this little predicament right here though. We do not have a lot of infantry. You can form shield wall, you can form shield wall. You are basically a shield wall. You are just sloggers. You have more cavalry than we need in a defensive siege, to be honest. Cell swords, of course, those are going to die. And we just need to put the ballistas in a really good position, so they can get really good shots off right into their lines. Then we might actually be doing okay.
Aye, noble sire.
Kind of nervous about that one, to be honest. We have technically armies that we could send over
My
there,
king. Aye,
but they
sire.
won't be there in time. The Dwarven movement points is
Aye.
an absolute travesty.
Lead
but-
the men with honor, sire.
Something that's not a travesty is that we will be taking Athelin, and we will be killing Agendaur in the process. He's, of course, an absolute beast of a general. When I played the ANGMAR campaign, he alone defended, I think it actually was Bree. No, it wasn't Bree. It was another big settlement in Bree that I completely forgot the name of. He defended that one himself against like 1,000 Breelanders. So he is scary. I'm afraid of him. Plus his special ability is off the rails, off the walls, off the hook. And of course 120 bodyguards is not something to scoff at either. Wait. Okay, some rain. That's dramatic enough. However, I do not recall that he had... I don't think he had any archers. So, we might be able to absolutely shoot him to shit. If we're fortunate. You... Actually, I'm not really planning on having to use cavalry, to be honest. Let's put you right back here, where you just look kind of cool. And we'll use our... We'll put our infantry right here behind. I won't put any units into shield wall formations, because hopefully I won't have to use shield wall formations. And all of you are on fire at will. Let's start the battle. And if possible, I would like for you to actually aim at the general. The aim on the Dwarven siege equipment, or artillery rather, is absolutely redonkulously good. No, not the Rudar pikemen. Ah! And we are aiming dead at the center.
Let's move out.
Which is not something I am really excited about, to be honest. Now, actually, I'll be grouping all of you up. That didn't work like I had planned. You, then right there. You, run up. You, and you can be behind the ballista. And you. And you. Okay, now people are starting to move. And I don't have any of my infantry in position. It's the Rudar savages that are moving up though. And you should still be shooting at the temple wards. Gimli will not be on fire at will. You stop firing for a little bit, please. And we'll have all of you attack the savages. You pull back, and you don't fire at will anymore. Okay. Actually looks like they are pulling back to a much more favorable position for us to attack them from. Which is great. So, now you set up. And we are shooting them to shit from the back. Okay, now you move back again. What the heck? Let's see if we can move up the Dwarven Travelers. Get some better shots on the pikemen. And I do like it that the sellswords are running in first. Much rather use mercenaries than any dwarves. And you. And actually. Oh, right.
Our men are winning the
Don't
battle.
really need to
If we
use
continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
the infantry for that, but we will. Anyway. You. Let's see. The Dwarven Travelers have such absolutely horrendous range. They have 150 meters in range. This is something that I learned today, actually, that I can see the unit stats if I pause the game. I haven't been able to figure out how to see a unit stats while in battle earlier. You, get in there. And let's see if we can put the ballistas in a better position, like right here. And then put the axe throwers here as well. We are losing units though. We have lost 0% so far. That's not something to be taken lightly. But the Rudar savages might bring... I mean, they're good against armor, so they might start getting some decent kills soon. Okay, now we can fast forward a little bit. Okay, you get into position again. And the ballista will start shooting at the temple wards again, but because the temple wards are freakishly strong. And start shooting. Fire, please. Okay. And in the meantime, we can try to put our units into some better positions, shall we? That's not what I meant. Okay, and you can start firing at will. You can start fire at will as well. Actually, no, don't do that yet. Okay, let's see. We need a strong front line. That can make shield walls. And then we can use the Maddoxes and everything like that. I'd like to call them shock infantry.
Only half the enemy force
To
remains.
attack from the sides. Okay, you shoot it through the pikemen. Oh, they don't have any armor, basically. 3 armor, 0 shield, so yeah. They should be falling quite heavily to the Dwarven Travelers. If we can just get a shot at Agendour here, that would be swell. Also, actually thinking it might be a good idea to have some cavalry here. Not that I'll be throwing cavalry into pikemen, but still. Okay, okay, okay. Axe throwers. I actually need you over here because it seems like Agendour is being a little bitch. As soon as we can start shooting at Agendour, or throwing rather, at Agendour, we absolutely should. Come on. Actually, let's see if we can do it like this. And you march up to tie him into battle. We can get a lot of axes off. Oh, look at that. We are getting solid kills here. And what is he attacking? Cell swords. You're built for this. And all of you just keep throwing. Great! Great, 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 great. So Agendour is kind of locked up, and I'm actually completely fine with some friendly fire on the cell swords, to be honest.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and
Adix,
steadfast,
don't believe you'll be
victory
able
will
to
be
contribute
ours.
that much. I haven't forgotten how easily you died to General's bodyguards previously. Look at that, the axes keep flying in, and we are absolutely shredding through the temple wards. This is great. Like I said, I'm still not a big fan of the fact that the dwarves have next to 0. They don't really have any ranged unit. They don't have any archers, save for the dwarven travelers, who absolutely stink. Not absolutely stink, but they... Let's just put it like this. They're not my first choice when it comes to ranged units. Okay, how's it going over here? They're down to 13 temple wards. Let's do some shouting. And just like that, there were 10, and Agendour is bloodied up. And we'll just put our units into just shield wall and keep them maintained. It's very soon only Agendour left. So I'm thinking that we shouldn't throw any more axes. Now you can move in, finish off the temple wards. We've lost 2% so far to their 97. Do it the Rudar pikemen, and oh no, you should not be shooting anymore. Or actually, if you're shooting at the Rudar savages, that's a-okay. I just don't want you to shoot straight into my cell swords.
The enemy is slain.
Yes.
A worthy enemy, but no
And
less
so
worthy.
ends
We must press our advantage.
the reign of Overlord Agendour, Lieutenant of Mordor, from the remnants of ANGMAR. And now we can just, I guess, shoot them to death. The ballista is accurate enough. Should be. They are enough for everybody. Look at that. The accuracy of the Dwarven artillery is Amazing. There we go.
Be in awe of the victory we have won here today.
We lost 24 units, so we healed a couple. But we killed all of them, and most important, we killed Agendaur, who is a formidable foe to fight. MVPs, Dwarven Travelers, 127, Dwarven Travelers, 120. Great work, Dwarven Travelers. The Dwarven Ballista killed 96, and I actually believe in my heart of hearts that most of those are Temple Wards. So that's really great work. But the Dwarven Travelers, I mean, Rudar Pikemen and Savages, they have no armor almost. So, of course, they did a really good job at shooting them down. Really, really good job. And Atheline was actually a quest, a mission. So, we should be getting some stuff now. Angmar's leader is dead. Hell yeah, he is.
A proud victory. Well done.
And I will be exterminating that populace. 130, we will not be upgrading this one anytime soon. Retrain the cell swords, and we got Hammers of Gundabad at Dane's Halls. Oh, yes, sir. Amazing, amazing. Okay, great. So, enemy army routes, yes. Great work, Gimli. Resistance is futile at Atheline, yes. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. But I always feel like better safe than sorry when it comes to public order, because if possible, I would rather want for Gimli to be able to move out as fast as possible and just move on to bigger and better things, really. Cardoom is, of course, something I'm very nervous about. That's why I really don't want to... I'm not excited about moving to the next turn, to be honest, but of course, I have to. Let's just check, first of all, so that all of my settlements that can build are building. Cardoom isn't building, but that's because you're under siege. So, you might be... We can't construct anything, plus we're broke. Okay, so, now I'm thinking. Barchaleg. I can't see the movement points of you, but I don't think you have the movement points to move to Nokva Rakla. We might be able to move to Atheline, though, but I guess we'll just cross that bridge when we get to it. I believe our backlines are safe because of the Dunedain. I really hope so.
Yes, my king.
And you, let's move you...
They shall not see me, sire.
Up here, get some... Ooh, Angsul is looking kind of empty as well. Would be great to just be able to move my army and take Angsul in one strike. But I'm also spreading myself quite thin. I need to build a lot of breweries and stuff. Okay, enough procrastinating. Let's see if we lose Cardoom today. I was so happy when we claimed it in the last episode. At least all of my walls are intact, and I think all the towers are back up again. So I'm thinking if I just place my cavalry close to enough towers, they will be dealing a lot of damage to their units. Okay, here we go. Save the game. And just do our absolute best. Fortunately, Lofar is, like I said, is just a basic general, not a costume one. So, I mean, he took Cardoom, and I'm so proud of him. But it's not the end of the world if he dies. Sounds so brutal to say that. Yes, indeed. Let's start the deployment, and they will be attacking from this point. So, and we have the towers up and running. Indeed we do. Of course, all of our infantry really will just have to... We'll just have to be down here making up the defensive force, and you will make sure that that tower is being activated. And that's only a building, not a tower. And also I'm thinking, is it a good idea to have the axe throwers throwing some axes up here? Yeah. Let's see if they bring up the ladders, but if not, I'd rather think that it's a great idea to have them standing right here so they can throw down there. And ballistas, let's put one of you there. one of you here. And hopefully you will not deal too much friendly fire on our own units, but rather be able to kind of lob the shots a little bit. In that case, that would be great. Can't really get you in a better position. Okay, that will just have to do. I'm also thinking if it's a good idea to send out the cavalry through this gate and do some harassing, maybe even kill their general. In that case, if we're able to do that, that would be just awesome. Okay, you there, and you can also make a shield wall. Yeah, every unit counts. And sell swords. Maybe I should actually try to make a broader line with you. Just like that. And then we'll have the Maddoxes and the Hammers of Gundabad. All. Oh, you can actually make stakes. Let's put down stakes. Deploy stakes, and then I guess we'll hopefully be able to pull them back later. And you will stand right here behind them. I will have to use you. Okay. Okay. Actually, might want to. We might want to give the ballistas more space. More like emotional space, you know? Come on. Look at all this play space. Why can't you be there? Okay. I guess this will just have to be good enough. You're there. And let's go. Cavalry. Man of Dale. Right out. And hopefully the towers will start shooting really quickly. Oh, look at this. Those Iron Crown warriors are going downtown. Would be so nice if we can kill any of their archers or anything like that. Like here. But it looks like, oh my god, looks like their halberdiers are already anticipating that move. So I guess we're just gonna have to take them. At least we are killing some Iron Crown warriors. That's great. You attack the front one. You attack the back one. You move out to the side. I mean, I'm not under any illusion that we are going to win the battle here or anything like that. Thralls. Frickin' thralls. They are reloading, and we are going to suffer some casualties, that's for sure. Okay, let's move all of them up here behind. Okay, this seems like it's just an absolute perfect way to get my units killed, to be honest. And this is Iron Crown longbowmen. So attack them. You ride around. Oh my god, our horses are dying. But, I mean, this is the only thing I can really use them for in a siege.
Pray something changes in the course of battle.
Great.
Defeat seems
Oh,
almost certain.
damn. Oh. Okay, let's just pull the cavalry back.
The enemy are battering down the gates.
Yes, they are. Can we pull you back without the stakes disappearing? I think so. And you will be necessary. Also, I'm kind of thinking that Really? Can they even use? Okay, they
Enemy's
can.
ladders at the walls. Repel the attackers. Give them steel.
I had no idea that they could actually had the space to use to use the ladders and siege towers here. But evidently they did. But I'll be pulling you down actually. And run, please. Are you still getting shot? What the hell?
Damn them all! The enemy's ram is through our gates.
Oh yeah, this is not looking good. I'm just hoping that we can kill as many of them as possible.
He's a delicate one.
And I put you here. I mean, this is so freaking annoying. Okay, let's just put you there then.
Keep those ropes tight.
I mean, there is
The
so
walls
much
are no longer
space.
ours. The enemy
Okay,
have
start
taken
shooting. Start shooting. Blow the horn. Actually, you start shooting up on the wall. And you keep shooting in here. Hold your freaking ground, please. Really? You can shoot, you say. Now you can shoot. Okay. And you start shoot in there. Okay, fire at will then. If you want to be all wonky. We've lost 14% to their 16. Not their 16, their 6. That was wishful thinking, if I've ever heard one. Okay, how's it going over here? Trolls seem to be
The
moving
enemy
back.
siege tower has reached our walls. Let courage and skill at arms lead our way.
So let's see if we can just attack trolls from the back. Maybe if we can put
Pray
up here.
something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
Actually, pull you back. And you charge straight into the ANGMAR to the enemy. Please tell me that it's not you who's left behind. Right. Because the axe throwers are actually armor penetrating, so they might be quite efficient. And the ballistas doesn't seem to shoot. So my entire strategy failed. And failed quite miserably, I might add. Okay, just get in there. Please, can you shoot at something? Okay, there we go. That looked like it was an amazing friendly fire. Okay, this is going to be where I lose my freaking general. Just hold the line, everyone, please. Now, pull you back. And at least the ballista towers are working. That's great. We are being chased off by thralls. We've lost 44% to their 25. Shoot at those Iron Crown warriors. You... Yeah, I think you're doing the best you can, to be honest. Even though you're killing a shit ton of our own troops. Okay, this just hurts. Love hurts. And now we will be losing one of our ballista units as well. Okay, we are going to lose Karndu. That's too bad. Too bad. But also, I'm kind of wondering if we can do something a bit sneaky. If you run back to the square, and no, I mean, they have the ladders and everything like that, but, and if we could just, can you shoot down that ram? Come on, why don't you have any survival instinct? Okay, we actually did take down some witch knights. So if we're fortunate, we might be able to take down their general.
Only half the enemy. The enemy general
There we go.
dead. Let the crows have his
So that's at least something good that come out of this. And we broke down the ram as well. So now they don't have any
changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
What the hell? Okay, let's get you up to the square then. Because if I only have one unit at the square, and they don't have any siege equipment, then we should win when the timer runs out. Or just by default. What are you doing? Okay. Everyone here is being freaking killed off. And at least we're getting some Iron Crown Longbowmen down as well, and they do actually have another ram that I won't be able to destroy, but... Are you on your way? Where are you?
Something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
Okay, there you are. Let's see if we can get you into the square, shall we? And now we just wait. If we're able to win... Oh, noble death. Yeah, we actually lost Lofar. So that's not great. However, I don't know if they will be able to run and get the... I don't know if they will be able to get the next ram in time. It's right here. And they shouldn't be able to get in here without ramming down the gates. So now, just waiting. Actually, I think I will pause the recording and fast forward until the end. Get back to you in the end of this battle when we see how it turned out. So I will see you in a couple of minutes. And those couple of minutes went quickly because these thralls are going to get the other ram. And they will be able to bash it down in no time. God damn it. And we don't have anything that can destroy that ram either, and the towers won't function because we don't have anyone close by. Building lost, a gateway. Right. So, I'll see you in a couple of minutes again when all is lost. And this is the end. It was a valid try, a valiant try, but yeah, now we are dead.
We're under attack.
And getting shot down.
Nothing but a wheel.
That was unfortunate.
We have nothing to be ashamed.
Lost everyone. We killed a couple of units, but I don't want to look into the stats. I'm just sad. So happy that we got Karndoom, but now we just lost it again. And we'll have to throw another huge pile of bodies towards it. Okay. Karndoom is taken again, and oh Shit, I should have destroyed a bunch of buildings while I had it. Betrothed, great. Great. And Atheline. Your forces melt away. Yeah, it really sucks. Carndoom was sacked. Well, it's your city. We did make some money. Mordor is the most advanced faction. Lofar died a noble death in battle. Durak, B for a lot of retinue expansions, which is great. Construction report, Ona Zanar. Actually, with the board, you got the mining network. Can we get any bigger, better mines? No. We cannot. And this place actually will be able... No, 5,000. I thought there was this was a 1,200 settlement. So, I guess... Militia garrison. Bjorn's Hall, you got port, and after the large pig farms, I want... Ooh. Roads, first of all. Man, I'm sad about Carndoom. And Onazanar, you got armorer. And I'm thinking mining complex there. Even more money. We train the laborers. Why not? We can recruit troops here, but like I said, I don't want to focus too hard on recruiting this episode, but rather retraining what can be retrained.
Aye, sire.
Like you, for example. I can start moving you west already. Would also be great if I could get a ballista somewhere, but we don't really have one. But that was my big northern army wiped out. Let's see. Do we have a scout here? Yes, we do.
Moving quietly.
And
On my way.
Looks safe enough over there. So, let's see. What do I want to leave behind? Nothing, really, because, like all these guys. Let's just leave one unit of Erebor infantry, and Atheline is happy enough. So after the brewery, we'll get a militia garrison, and we'll put a watchtower there. Get some mercenaries, and you march back towards Atheline. And then we'll start moving towards Angsul. Now we're enemy territory as well. Great. Bursakul, you got some King's Axes, etc. These are actually units that I would like to recruit, but I won't do that in this turn. However, all of you needs to be retrained at Dane's Halls. You are actually free upkeep in this turn as well. You can join them in the next turn. Radunheim and the High Elves are at war. Well, what else is new? You keep marching towards Mount Gram, and we will merge them up with these units are already in there. Mortarth. Still can't build anything here. I need 1,200 population for it to be able to be upgraded, and I don't think that's something that's going to happen anytime soon. You
will rest here the night, sire. Making camp here.
Will then march towards Sagkala, and I think you should be able to take that quite easily. Hopefully. Let's see. Am I building everywhere where I want to build? Rakjaberg. Right. Did I build anything there? Fenholm. Can't build anything there. Rakjaberg should soon be able to be upgraded. And Morvatarth, can't build anything there. I have a lot of really small, crappy settlements, really. Okay. So I'm thinking like Morvatarth, giving that to the Dunedain or something, because I have military access, so I can just move straight through. Do get some money there, though, and we do get this fort where we can get free upkeep.
Aye, sire.
But I'd rather have these units here, actually. So, this army at Barchaleg hasn't moved yet. And I will put this spy here to keep an eye on Carndoom and ANGMAR on this northern side. With that said, I mean, this spy does feel like
Not
kind of a
usual.
waste to have you here.
Moving quietly. On my way.
But still good to
Stopping
see
here,
if Scam turns into... if Dale manages to claim it.
Aye, sire.
Okay, now I think we're done. Move to the next turn. Oof, Karn Doom. Frickin' Karn Doom. 4 sieges in 2 episodes, 3 offensive 1 defensive 1. Lost 3 out of 4 on that end. Because the first 2 offensive sieges, of course, I lost because I used up the ammunition on the ballistas before the second gate was broken down. But then I built the ram, and everything worked out quite beautifully. Okay, so you move into... Okay, you actually messed that up.
My lord.
But still, I think it's good to actually have you in the settlement, to be honest. Because I have no use for you in the army.
Something to investigate.
Okay, is this...
On
Right,
your side.
this is Dunedain territory, so it's ANGMAR that I
You
really
shall
need to
not
worry
see
about
me,
right now.
sire.
And to be honest,
Moving
there we
quietly.
have Baridonyonak.
On my way.
Look at that. Right for the taking.
Tomorrow, sire.
And you
Aye, noble sire.
keep marching north.
We march to
And in the next turn we will take Ansul. And you get into Dane's
Aye.
halls to be
Forward.
retrained. Beautiful stuff. And you,
honor, my lord.
actually, we can
My
put
king.
you in that fort. And then when moving, oh damn, I would love to get the Sons of the Fallen,
Aye,
the armor upgrades.
aye, sire.
So these guys need to get to
We
Dane's
march
halls
no
as
further
well.
Today.
And we can recruit another ballista, and archers. Actually, I will break my own kind of code just in order to get archers, because they are kind of hard to come by, to be honest. End of turn report. We made the amazing profit of 99 golden units. Bifur got a retinue expansion. This is becoming quite a decent governor. Crappy general though, but really good governor. New family member, Varim. Great. Construction report. Oh, nice. These things will bring in some money. Steelmongers. Right. Getting the next... Or starting to get... armories. I think that's the best thing for you there, actually, to be honest. Eorl Stone, you got the mining network. And after that, we'll be getting the better roads. And hopefully that will make some money. Dane's Halls, you got the mining complex, starting the miners union after that, making more recruitment slots and more free upkeep, etc. And after that, it's still, yeah, it's a capital. Thinking what might be a good idea to get here. Maybe the Stoneworkers Guild House. 4 turns, right, I'm actually going to get that before the roads, to be honest. And then, Erebor, you got the great roads. Now we can't get any greater roads. And you are on max size. So now it's just scrapping out as much as possible here, I suppose. You don't have any problem with corruption or anything like that. This is a rich settlement. God dang. So, I will not be building anything more here yet for a while. Recruitment reports, a lot of retrained units. Most of them at Mount Graham. Nothing at Dane's Hall, so nothing really to move.
Aye, noble
You get into Dane's Halls and retrain. Okay, this army is going to be bonkers noise. And we can recruit even more units here. Large pig farm. After that, the roads for income. I was thinking, was something I was thinking about with, if it was with Erebor. Do not remember what my thought process was. Ulricarni Royal Hall, we can get those here as well, getting some really good units. What the hell was I thinking about? Right, if I've taken any settlements where I should be destroying some buildings. Nope, nope, and nope. Okay. What about Atheline? Hillman Camp, no thank you. Orc Pit, no thank you. Herbalist, Dirt Paths, Mason Hall, Leather Tanner, Meeting Hall. Nothing here really. I like all those. Great buildings all around. Great, great, great buildings. And I think that we are ready. I'm not scared of you. I think we are ready to move on to the next turn. You can actually get in here now.
Onward.
Merge up, and there we go. Took like 90 turns, but eventually we merged them up.
Aye,
So you,
my king.
I actually want to put you in this
That'll
fort
do today,
for
sir.
free upkeep. Archeleg, still very scary place, and also it's the ANGMAR capital. So it's really important that we take that. I'm thinking that Gimli will hold Angsul, and hopefully he'll be able to hold it for quite some time. And then we'll throw this massive army that I'm building first into Karn Doom and then Bartzeleg later down the line. And I just pray that they will be kind of passive until then. You're getting the militia garrison, which is great. And I'm thinking what I want after that. Because this place is going to take a beating, 5,000 to the next upgrade. That's the thing when you exterminate. Kind of takes a while to get your population back on track. Hub, maybe? To increase the culture even more. Okay. That's enough procrastination. Let's skip to the next turn. Right. Oh no! I could have moved that army so much longer towards Sagkala. I hope that I have another half hour of this on this episode. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to take Sagkala as well. That would be really great. But I don't really know what the army situation is.
My king. Marching now. In your name. Aye, my lord.
Doesn't look like they really have a lot of armies. Of course, Sagkala is armed to the freaking teeth and with some decent freaking units at that.
Aye,
So this might not be as easy as we would all have hoped. The Halberds, Warg Packs, Azog Defilers, that's a really decent army.
My king.
So that's going to be interesting. Construction report. Oh, look at this. So much that was built. Bursakul got roads. Now we're working on the pig farm. Thinking if there's anything else that would really give me money. The way station gives me public order bonus due to law, but we don't have any problem with corruption or anything like that, really. So that's something that we'll wait a bit with. Mount Gundabad got a catapult maker. Ooh, and we can recruit Hammers of Gundabad. I will recruit Hammers of Gundabad, thank you very much. And a catapult as well. Now we're still just building a bunch of stuff. Framsburg, you're building the roads, which is great. Not Goblin Town, you got your mining complex, and I'm thinking great roads here as well. Or maybe the large pig farm first, because this is not that big of a place. It doesn't look like it's that traveled either, to be honest. But let's see what you say. If I build great roads, I'll increase the trade a little bit, but also the corruption. So, what can we get to decrease the corruption? We can get a militia garrison. And after that, I'm thinking miners union, large pig farm, just queue up a bunch of economic buildings, really. And hopefully that will be just great later down the line. Diplomat. Don't need another diplomat. Atheline, you got the brewery, and after that you'll be going with the militia garrison. And hopefully you'll start becoming a little more happy. Oh my. Okay, it wasn't that bad with the corruption, but still it's pretty high with corruption. But you'll start liking me a bit more with better culture. Great. Barcheleg still ain't moving. You get into that fort.
Well
And-
done, lads. We've won.
Yes, we have. You, would be great if we can kill the Moria Air faction heir. We might be able to regicide them. End of turn report. Right, we made some money, which is great. Faction announcement. New family member. Wow, we are breeding. Coming of age, Thirin. Where are you, my dear friend? Thirikathel. Right. We can't retrain you either, can we? Which should mean that you already have pretty decent armor. Okay. I'm thinking what I want to do with you. Might very well just keep you here, to be honest. Would be nice if we had more forts here. Recruitment report. A lot of retraining in Dane's Halls. Mount Gundabad, you got the stiff-beard archers.
My king.
And that's it.
Aye, sire.
You have been retrained. Okay. Now it's...
Aye, lord.
I want you retrained as well. A lot of units to retrain. And what do I actually have that's already retrained? We have you.
Sire.
All of you join up at that fort. And you... You.
Aye,
If
sire.
I take you out,
Aye. Forward.
you aren't free upkeep
My
then.
king.
So let's put you in that dwarven fort.
Aye, sire.
Put you in Mount
Not
Gundabad for
accessible,
free upkeep.
sire.
And then we'll very soon have a full-fledged army of pissed off dwarves. And we are still making some money. We have lost so much in unit upkeep due to our untimely deaths. Right, you will be able to attack Angsul now, and I believe it's a stronghold, so it will hurt. But actually, let's lay siege to it first and foremost. Put up some rams, siege towers. We can do a lot of stuff in one turn and maintain the siege. If someone attacks us, then we'll just fight it in the open field. And we don't have any more units that we can move, so I think Dol Guldur still hanging out, doing their thing. Thinking that I might actually want to move one of you, but then you can just bet your ass that we will be attacked. So, let's skip to the next turn and see what ANGMAR has in store for me then. Would be so great if we fight the Battle of Angsul on the open field and don't really have to take a lot of fire from towers and whatnot. Okay, a suitable husband. Gain. Mr. Gain. Nervous of outsiders. Dude, you are an outsider. Generally loyal, drill master, promising commander, dwarf, longbeard, fair in rule, fair fighter. I think that looks really, really good. Where did you turn out? Right, looks like he is at Dane's Halls. So we can retrain you. And then you and you and you and you
My king.
start marching west.
Aye, lord.
We pretty soon actually have a full stack here.
Aye, sire.
So with the ballista as well, and the unit that we're retraining here, we are looking at some good stuff. And you... Can you be retrained any further? You can get the mithril chainmail. And where can I get the mithril chainmail? Doom, right. I guess is the only place where I can get that. Do I want to kill the Moria faction heir or just move straight for Sagkala and lay siege to that? Let's lay siege to Sagkala, build ram, maintain the siege. We might be able to just form some kind of a funnel for them at the gates to kill them there. Might be, but it doesn't hurt to siege them down because of course they lose units every turn during a siege. Nokvarakla got the militia garrison, which is great, and now I think the pub, right? And then we should of course go with Durin's garrison, but Master Stoneworkers Hall first. Can't repair or retrain anything. Mount Graham, you got the Master Stoneworkers Hall. You'll be getting the mining complex after that. Maybe the market, actually. No, get the mines first of all. That's always good to have mines. I think we also should start working on the miners' quarters, barracks, and military buildings here. Bjorn's Hall, you got the large pig farm, is there? Right, you going with the roads, and after that Merchant's Wharf. Just really, and militia garrison as well. Just really go on economical buildings. And recruitment report, right. We got a lot of retrained dudes, and those have already been moved, so that's great. And you should actually go with the roads. But first of all, we have to build the guild house. Okay, okay, okay. Now, everyone has moved as far as they can. We almost have a full stack, ready to march west, and you are sieging. What if I actually lift the siege and attack you instead?
We march to battle. Back down, lads.
Okay, then you didn't want to play anymore.
Glory and honor.
They siege again.
By your will, sire, we shall engage. We shall hold them to siege.
And maintain the siege, because most likely, since this is a capital, and it's a stronghold, so they have ballista towers most likely, and also they will get a shit ton of garrison units.
Press you in battle.
Right.
Aye, sire.
War declared, Kingdom of Dale, Dol Guldur. That's great, then Dale won't be attacking me. And you are laying siege. We are laying siege at a bunch of places, and that is just great. Let's skip to the next turn. It's taking a couple of turns now, of course, to Kingdom of Dale. You freaking dare trying to bribe Maethelberg out of my hands. It takes a lot of turns just to create these big, stable armies, you know? So it's a lot of ending turns. And of course I could just throw bodies at Angsul as well. But, I mean, if the Lamroth's leader is dead, that's not good. The taking of the Harrowdale has fallen. Oh, Rohan is not doing well. Not doing well. We are doing quite decent, though. Construction complete, militia garrison at Withyboard. So, I guess building income plus minus 250. Don't know what really constitutes if I make any money from it or not, though. But let's get a pub. That seems like a nice building. That's the only building that was finished. In Dane's Halls, we've gotten some retrained units. Do you count King Shield? Sounds like all Iron Guard. Okay, so we did not count the general in that. I actually believe in my heart of hearts that I want to take you with me.
Aye, Lord. Aye, sire.
But we don't have room for that. We have room for 3 more units.
My king.
Aye,
Lord.
And I want you and you.
Move out.
And the ballista, I suppose.
Aye, Lord. Aye. Forward.
We could start moving with this army already, almost.
Aye.
Right. I have 2 more spots. Those goes to the Sons of the Fallen, and then we'll start marching west. And I guess that Zagkala. Let's see. Now they have 3,482 units. Let's see how many they have at the end of the next turn. And here, let's see what happens if we attack. Oh, they won't be getting a garrison, actually. And the reinforcements are crappy at best. So let's save and actually just take Angsul. They took Karndum back from us. So we'll be taking their capital. Thank you very much. And I guess that their capital, logically, should be one of their strongest cities. Or most like their best cities.
Goes our way. Let's pray it remains as such.
That should be the case. Okay. Do they have any more towers? No, those are just buildings. These are towers, though. So, let's move you up. You don't have to move too far, actually, because you have such great aim. You can actually. It's okay to have you far away. God, sorry, I'm so focused on doing two things at the same time. Ladders up, siege tower up, ram up, siege tower up. Start the
The enemy are
battle.
bringing in reinforcements.
Yeah, but I'm not that scared of those reinforcements, to be honest. Ooh, that... Those sound bites are from Middle-earth, Battle for Middle-earth. Yeah, that's the peasants from Rohan. Use whatever weapons you can muster. Let's see, what do you got? You have a bunch of wargs. I'm actually thinking that I might want to use my mercenaries to fight them. Because you're not as much used to anything else. Can we move up a little bit? I would like to have both towers down. Because that's just a gatehouse. And just because we outnumber them quite a bit, doesn't mean that I want oh, damn. Doesn't mean that I want to take unnecessary losses, you know? We have to get ready with our cavalry. Actually, let's just run forward and attack them. Because I do not want them fighting my troops. I need them tied up. Come on! Catch them, catch them, catch them, catch them! Oh, you missed them. Oh, red, there we go. Oh. Would not have liked it if they missed. Come on, you're supposed to have terrific aim. You are overshooting every freaking shot. What the hell is wrong with you?
Only half the enemy force remains.
You attack them.
The battle is very much in our favor.
Now we can run in and
If we
attack
remain
the
true and
wargs.
steadfast, victory will be ours.
Come on.
Engage them. The enemy army fleet. Our men have captured the enemy general.
There we go.
Guard them well, so we can watch us defeat.
And now we are starting to hit the towers as well. Seriously? 0 damage, huh? Okay. Then I guess we'll just have to do it in the way that I absolutely don't want to. Because they have immortal towers. And that means that we just have to run up everything. And we can't use the siege towers either. So, just run up. Take the casualties. And you stop shooting. Because you're not dealing any damage anyway. And all of them just march through and we'll
soldiers have proved their worth today.
and we'll do our very best. But this is just one of those absolutely brutal, grunty, clunky, punky battles where we're going to lose so many units. We've lost 9% to their 50.
The battle is very much
So we
in our
are getting
favor.
some kills,
If
which
we
is
remain
great.
True and steadfast, victory will be ours.
All of our melee units just run in and attack, really. And we are taking such a beating from the towers. We've lost 14% to their 70, so we are at least making some strides. Try to get more units involved, and we are chopping them down. Which is great. And also, it sounds like the towers have stopped shooting. Now we can start moving up the ram. If it's even necessary. Lost 17%. I hope to get some heals. Oh, what are you doing?
The enemy lies dead,
Okay,
slain
great.
by our fearless
And
warriors.
now,
Attack
there we go.
while his men mourn
17.
their
We
loss.
didn't heal a single
Be it
unit,
all
it
of the
appears.
victory we have won
Which
here
is
today.
bull crap. We healed 11 units. And some more. But Gimli is supposed to be a good guy. Why can't you heal any more units? Okay, MVP 72, Iron Hill Maddox. Decent enough. We lost, of course, we lost a lot of units from the towers. And that hurts. Always hurts. And I believe that we might be sacking the settlement this time without and not exterminating. Or it's already like maxed out enough. Angmar's leader is dead. Hell yeah.
Victory!
And let's actually sack it. And see what we can destroy. The Orc Pit. Mount Graham Stables. Guard Barracks. Hillman Barracks. Okay, they had some great buildings here. But most of them will actually save. However, yeah, our culture in this part is not great. Not great, I tell ya. So, let's go with the brewery, first of all. And then we'll see how things turn out. At least we have a good army here at Angsul. Trait increase. Gimli, Conqueror of Bjorn's Hall, is now an engineer. Great. So he's better at attacking walls. And Cardoom still looks a bit empty.
Aye, sire.
And when these units have joined in the fort, then we will be marching out towards the west, and we'll be at Cardoom in like 50,000 turns. So we'll be soon enough. Soon enough. I want to know where all my units are that cost an arm and a leg in upkeep. Are we building everywhere? That's the constant question. Brackeberg, Fenholm, right. Yes, we are building everywhere where we can build something.
Aye.
And you are at free upkeep there in Frumsburg, so it's okay to have you there. You are not free upkeep, so I would like to put you in a fort. Maybe that one.
Move out.
A dwarven fort. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And now Angmar is getting... Okay, now that's the capital. And I don't think they have general in there. And oh, look at this. It's so weak right now. Okay.
My king.
I'm just gonna do something
Lord.
stupid.
On
You and
Aye,
you,
sire.
you
Move
boys will join up
March
and you
no
will lay
further
siege to
today.
Cardoom. And you will love it. You
Aye,
have been
sire.
retrained.
Aye.
So, but we will keep you
Aye,
in there
Lord.
for now. And then
My
you will lay
king.
siege to Cardoom, and then we'll use this beefy army to take Barcelay. And that's the plan. That's the master plan that I'm working from. I wonder if Angsul has any more major armies. They won't get a Doomstack yet, because I do believe that they still have a significant amount of territory. And after this turn, we'll also look at... I think the Goblins used to have 3.5k units. Axesmith's Guild in Angsul. Yeah, why not? Just go for it. And you want me to take Gobadrain. You just want me to keep pushing, don't you? Right,
Aye,
you and you.
Aye, sire.
Oh,
Aye, Lord. Aye, sire.
separate ways.
Onward.
You
My king.
join up with you, and then
Providing the
march to
army
lay siege on
closing in the
Cardoom,
enemy.
and I think we'll auto-resolve that battle, to be honest.
Aye, my lord.
And also, I kind of wonder how
Honor, my lord. As you
how
order.
bad do they absolutely need Gimli
March to glory.
in Angsul? Pretty badly, it looks. I mean, they can keep the peace still. But why take the chance so far? We are still building the brewery, of course, and I'm thinking what would be good here. I mean, a great miners' hall would be good. Great roads would be even better, most likely. It is a stronghold, so we should be going for military. And so we shall. Great miners' hall. Catapult, practice range. Heavy armor, why not? Just go absolutely crazy with it. And the roads, for good measure. We can actually retrain a bunch of troops. I wonder if they will get some kind of armor from it, because most of them already have some really good armor. End of turn report, we made 21 grand. Beautiful. Goblin Drain, we'll take that in due time. Not Goblin Town are still building a bunch of stuff, and I think the Great Roads might be a good thing here. What was the finished building? You got the Militia Garrison. Alright, now Miners Union, Large Pig Farm Market. And roads. And what's next? Mapleburg, you got the Steelmongers. Good enough. And it's a town, so I would like to grow it if possible. Right, I won't ever be able to grow this place. So we might as well be going for the barracks and the... Right. Everything else seems to be finished-ish. And the armor, practice hall. Just get those things. Danes Halls, you got the Miners Union, which was about damn time. And after the Guild House, we'll be building great Miners Halls, roads, etc. We'll build a lot of great stuff. And Kirikathal, you got the Great Miners Hall, now working on the Telkarin Armorer. And I think we should be going with the Army Barracks. Fairground, Pig Farm. Now I'm just queuing up a bunch of buildings that I think are good buildings to have. Because I think that we're starting to have that kind of money, because unless we start to lose out because we have too many recruited units, of course. And you're right. You still have the catapults, but I will actually prefer infantry to that catapult. So we won't be able to move out this turn, but in the next one we will have a full stack marching. And then we'll start losing money again. That's going to be great. Okay. I think... Right. I want to see how many units there are in Sagkala now. 3.5k. 3.4. Wow. I think they lose more and more depending on how long I siege them. So let's just keep siege them. Why not? I'm not in any rush.
Yes, my king.
And the spy is still standing here, keeping a good eye on the surroundings. Love that. And you are a little pissy, but I mean, I can't do much more than I already am for you guys. And we have 20 regions right now, so if we wipe out Goblins of Moria, then we have won the campaign. But I'm having a dandy old time, so I'm in no rush so far. We are building everywhere where we can build. So let's end the turn and see what happens in the next one. I severely doubt that we will be attacked by anyone unless a massive stack comes from somewhere, like ANGMAR or someone, because Dol Guldur are fighting the Woodland Elves, Dorwinion, Dale. They don't really, maybe even Lorien as well. They don't really have time to fight me, hopefully. Just watch me needing to eat my words in a couple of turns. Okay, now this army is moving out, and we're still making money. And you will be going to Bartselag, and you'll be there in 3 turns. Great stuff. We made a lot of money, which is great, and we're still only 4th financially, even though we have 50k in the bank. A lot of rich settlements out there. A lot of rich factions. Angsul, you got the brewery. Now we just keep on building our stuff, doing our thing. Athelin, you got the militia garrison, and now we're just working on getting you to stop hating me, really. And speaking of which, I will be sending a governor to you. Bursakul, you got the large pig farm. Can't get any more economical buildings, so I'm thinking steelmongers. Steelmongers. Erebor, you got the great market, and we keep building a lot of great stuff at Merchant Bank. Don't mind if I do. Let's put that actually first. He's told merchant's quarter as well. I'll put you after the merchant bank. Just keep queuing up these economic buildings. And that's it. Now, I wanted to put I need rather, to put a governor in Athilin.
Set a watch.
So I'll set you to start walking, because it's gonna take a while. And I think that I'd rather have you somewhere in the front lines as well. Maybe start moving to Morvatarth or Mount Graham. And hopefully you will be doing great there. Recruitment report. A lot of units retrained, which of course we love seeing. Angsul. What did the retraining even do? Increase the damage, maybe? We did retrain the Hammers of Gundabad, but they should be having we can't retrain them to get more units here. Most likely it's the swords that they got more damage. And great. Absolutely wonderful. We'll keep retraining them. Pub, culture. Yeah, that's going to be necessary as well. Let's actually put that before the archery range, because we can't train shit if we don't have the culture for it. Great, great, great. Now, how many turns left until I had to take Gobadrain? I would love to be able to send
My lord.
a spy over there. Oh, and Khazad-dûm somehow spit out a big ass army. Get back to the fort.
We march no
How,
forward
I
today.
ask you, how?
Yes, my king.
Where did they get those elite units from?
Quietly.
Don't understand.
On my way.
But I want you there
They shall not see me.
to keep an eye on the settlement.
On my way.
And now I need more units on the western front quickly. So it's really good that this army is on its way. Let's end the turn, because we don't... I mean, the movement points take so long to move anyone anywhere. Dale, why are you trying to bribe Maythelberg? I don't get it. Don't get it. Also, we are about that time to wrap up this episode, because I have been recording for almost an hour. But we did... it did shave off a lot of time when we lost Carn-Dûm. Of course, so I think we have like 10 minutes left or something like that. Right? Everyone's still moving,
An honor, my lord.
including you. Actually, should I move you towards Carn-Dûm instead? No, let's just keep moving you towards Barsaleg. That's the capital.
Honor, sire.
And you, put you in that fort, so you are so at least half of you are free upkeep. We made some money, and we are getting filthy rich. New family members, Svarre. And a lot of retinue expansions. Thirin, you're doing some great stuff, apparently. In Kirikathal. You're just leveling up. That's awesome. And Thrar as well. And you are hanging out in Fenholm. Earning your stripes as a governor in a basic settlement. Great stuff. Construction complete. Orikarni Royal Hall at Mount Gundabad. And we will be... Yes! Iron Fist Hammers. Oh, yes. And Blacklock Engineers. There we have the freaking crossbows. God dang. Then we really need to get the Orikarni Clan Hall. Right, you should be moving to Morvatarth. Maybe first of all move you to Mount Graham, to be honest. And you are on your way to Athilin. Recruitment report. A lot of retrained units in Angsul, so now that army is all retrained up. Thinking, which army, which unit should I leave? Can I leave the Maddoxes? Can you hold the peace? Absolutely not. And it's a stronghold, so they are quite pissy in general. They really need Gimli there.
At your service.
Okay, 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 okay.
Be gone. An honor, my lord.
So we can't really move anyone. Is that what you're telling me? Could we move out a lot of units
Aye, sire.
to move on Carn-Dûm without Gimli?
Move out.
Actually can. Let's see if we can sneak them around the northern side towards Condom. That would be fun if that's possible.
My king.
The ballista will join up.
Merging armies, sire.
It might be a bit louder, but I still think it can be quite useful. There.
Aye, noble sir.
And Gimli, you can't get you anywhere to put up more towers. Should I just put the bandits out?
Onward.
Because I think that the bandits...
Aye.
No,
Forward.
we can have you there.
Onward.
Maybe I should start moving these units rather.
Aye. Aye, lord.
You towards more of a rock and watch them get attacked from Barge Lake now.
Aye, sire.
You can actually join up with them as well, and all of you move on towards Nockvar Racklaw. And you are moving. Everyone is moving that should be moving. And we are building everywhere where we should be building. Yes, we are. Rakjaberg, you should be... I should be able to upgrade you soon. What's up? Very soon. Very, very soon. Most likely, if I put a better governor in Rakjaberg, it would grow a lot quicker. Probably. But governors don't grow on trees, you know? Plus, I'm just sending two to the far west. Okay, let's end the turn. Let's see what's going on. Forgot to check how many goblins died in completely losing the words. Whatever settlement I'm currently sieging that belongs to the dwarves. Or the Goblins of Moria, sorry. That will soon belong to the dwarves, and then it will belong to the high elves, because I will give it to them in exchange for military access. They're already allies, so I don't think it's that far of a stretch. And I believe I would like to attack Sakala, actually, if I assault you now. Oh, damn, they're losing units. They still have 5 freaking defenders, though, so I will keep sieging them, to be honest. We'll keep sieging them, and just enjoy it being easier and easier to kill them. I'm in no rush, like I said. We made a lot of money. New family member. We are getting people in our family tree. Let's actually take a look at it real quick. Okay. Died peacefully. Right on. Okay. So look at this. We have so many kids. And not on this side, though. We don't have a lot of kids. Will soon, though. Hopefully. We just need to get them married off. Actually, yeah, we just need to get these people to start getting some kids. We actually have some there, and soon they might be coming of age as well. And then we'll be drowning in generals. Construction report. Right. Erebor, you got the merchant bank going on Merchant's Wharf. We're making 8 grand in this settlement right now. And if I increase to very high tax rate, we can't upgrade this anyway. We're actually losing population. And we're only making another 300, so we don't want to get too greedy. Nockvar, you got the pub. Now you're working on the Master Stoneworkers Hall. And you'll be getting some reinforcements there, which is amazing. Once we start getting some better culture, they will be free upkeep there as well. Then, of course, we should be getting all of these buildings. First, the Stoneworkers Hall. Because otherwise the bonuses won't apply. Litash, you got the mining complex, and that's a stronghold. So, of course, we would like to go a bit militarily here. And so we shall. The miners' quarters. Then let's just get the pig farm and things like that as well. Practice range, steelmongers, just basic stuff. Just basic. And that's it for the constructions and recruitment. Stiffbeard archers at Mount Gundabad. And we will be getting even better units soon. You can get even more mining complexes. Which is great. Telcane armor as well. This is queue stuff up. Fairground first maybe, and then the mining complex. Just keep getting that money. Chasing that bag, so to say.
An honor,
So to speak. You in there. You. Keep moving towards Atheline.
Marching now.
And you.
We come here
keep marching towards Barchelay.
Leading the men with
Actually,
honor,
they're
sire.
taking some units out of Barchelay, which might be going towards Athelin. And we are taking the northern route, and so far no one seems to be
Aye, we've marched our limit.
aware,
My king, closing in the enemy.
which is great.
March no further
Ansul
today.
is still ish safe, and we are constructing everywhere where we should be constructing.
An honor, my lord. By your will, sire, we shall engage.
And we are just sprinting through the turns because, I mean, we are just sieging down some settlements, really. And it might be a good idea to see if I can get you retrained at Dane's Halls.
Forward. That'll
And
do
at Dane's
today,
Halls,
sire.
after the Stoneworkers Guild House, we'll just start queuing up a bunch of great stuff here. Looking very much forward to that. And we can start recruiting some better troops now as well, because we will be needing them in the front lines. Make no mistake. We will be needing them. Maythelberg can't really get anything good there. Bjorn's Hall Catapult might be good, even defensively. Great. End the turn again. Want to know what Dale's up to? I think you've noticed that we won't be able to beat the goblins and win the short campaign goals by turn 100. But that's not my goal anymore, because I'm having a grand old time, and I will be putting a bit more effort into having like good armies and making some good gameplay, because I think in the earlier episodes, or earlier series rather, I mean the episodes, the series have basically ended right when I started getting some good troops, you know. Profits are decreasing, and that's not good. We are the most advanced faction though, that is good. New family members, like I said, our family tree is growing. And Threlin got another point, Siege Engineer. Command attacking walls, plus 50 build points. Great stuff. Okay, we have things to build. Bjorn's Hall, great. Road. Getting the Merchant's Wharf, okay. That's already fixed. Not Goblin Town, we got the Miners' Union. And now we're working on the economic buildings. And that is just great. Then we can start getting some military ones as well. And then Maythelberg, you got the barracks. After that, armor, practice range, which is great. Earlstone, you got the roads. What do I want more here? Can't really get a lot of good things, can we? And we have to get to 5,000 to upgrade it, so maybe just get some wholesome buildings. Or ballista, practice ballista. Just see if we can get up to catapult makers here, that would be great. And Bursakul, you got steelmongers. We can go straight for the armorer. And we can't recruit anything here. And we, of course, we can recruit some stuff, but nothing that I really want. And now we can start getting roads here, actually. First Great Miners Hall, roads, Odikarni Clan Hall. Really great stuff. So that we can get some really good units. King's Axe and King's Shields. We are lacking something. Of course, we're lacking the Great Miners Hall, and then we can get the next level. Barracks. Ludin's Garrison, just because it's a cool building. And please, can we just upgrade this already? Ugh. Eventually. Okay. You,
My king,
still on your way to Athelin,
march to glory.
and you
Honor, my lord.
can actually go into Morvatarth right now. And that's great, you can get some really good governor traits here, so that's great. You can rule,
My king.
and Angmar has an army in my way.
Onward. We've marched our
But
limit.
would you like to pull that back if I attack Karndum?
Aye, noble
Yes, no, maybe so. I'm thinking if I should put these guys in the fort instead. Or can we?
We march to glory.
Can we hide?
In your name, sire.
We cannot hide. Okay, so if they want to attack us, sure. Be my guest. I do believe, though, that I would win that confrontation. And apart from that, nothing more we can do here. We are building everywhere, we are recruiting everywhere where we want to recruit. And I do believe that we can end the turn again. Right, you're still moving towards Dane's Hall to be retrained. Dale's still doing some shenanigans over at Maythelberg. Don't like it. Don't like it. And after this turn, I will be wrapping up the episode. Just a small heads up. Man, I've loved this campaign. There have been a couple of heartbreaks. Just small ones, you know? Like Karn Doom. Just because I was so happy when I took it, and then just losing it in the next episodes feels so anticlimactic. End of turn report. We keep making money, of course. Faction announcements and retinue expansions at Thrar. Learning a lot of good stuff there. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Construction report. On Azanar, you got the mining complex. So now we can't really get any better mines for you. But the Great Miners Hall, that's something we can get. And I look forward to being able to get this building. For that, I need a heavy armorer, though. Only a heavy armorer. Of course, we should queue that up as well. And did we get anything more? Framsburg, you got roads. So now the trade should be a bit better. And I think we can start just queuing stuff up here, really. Great stuff. And Angsul, you got the Great Miners Hall, which is amazing. Still no one's free upkeep, though. Army Barracks. That would be great when we have the culture to actually use it. But let's queue it up nonetheless. Also need a militia garrison just in case we are attacked. So let's actually put that one before all these things. And that's it. Recruitment report. Oh, Dane's Halls. You did some recruitment. Bursakul as well. And Mount Gundabad. Yes! Look so much forward to using those units. And we'll start at the bottom. Framsburg. You need to get to Dane's Hall to be retrained. And Mount Gundabad. All of you, basically. Not the catapult. You need to go to Dane's Halls to be retrained. Let's move all of you. And then we have... I think that was it, right? No, Bursakul as well. You will move to Dane's Halls to be retrained, and just like that, we'll basically have another full stack. And Dane's Halls, of course, got some units as well, who are already top tier. So let's move them towards the northwestern border, to that fort, so they are free upkeep. And also...
My king.
Okay, if I attack them now, I could actually... What if I put myself right here and attack Archeleg? And I can't make a night attack. However, I'm still locked here, so I will have to fight them either way. Either way.
Aye, my liege.
You, first of all, put you there, and then you'll go that southern route. I think that's a bit safer. I hope so, at least. And Morvatar, Mount Graham, you got your governor, and that's great. Morvatarth might need one as well. But I think that I have moved everything that I want to move, and I am constructing everywhere where I want to construct. And where I can construct. Atheline, though. Can I build anything here? No, I can't. I can't. So, if I were to attack Sagkalla now... Oh, they are losing units. Down to 2.2. They will be under 2,000 in just a turn or so, and then it will be easy peasy lemon squeezy to take that settlement. But for now, let's just leave it as is.
I'm gonna stick you.
And let's actually end the episode with a end turn. Oh, right.
Starting with a siege.
We'll end it right there. So we'll start the next episode with laying siege to Karn Doom. And that's going to be awesome. But first, build some rams. Just because I know that we need it now. And just like that, save it up. And maintain the siege. Go through.
The siege goes as planned.
And doesn't look like anyone... Oh, of course I have to wait until ANGMAR makes a move. But it looks like we might be able to reclaim Karn Doom yet again. Once more onto the breach, so to speak. Oh, so more... once more onto the bridge. Once more onto the breach? Bridge. I don't know. But at least we're back at Karn Doom, and none of our armies or settlements were attacked by ANGMAR, so that's good. Don't like this though. Dol Guldur expands, but all of these... okay, we could actually just take Barchleg right now. But that's something for the next episode. So, a big thank you to everyone who was watching, and if you've watched it this far, you've been absolute champs. If you have any good tips or tricks, write them down in the comments below. I mean, now we're still at the end of the... I mean, we're at the late game, I think, at least. So, now it's just taking Sagkala, maybe move down and try to take Western Moria, or Western Khazad-dûm, and see if we can get the Mithril armor there, which would be great, of course. But apart from that, it's just taking my time with the Goblins of Moria, keep whittling down ANGMAR, who looks like they are attacking Athelin. Not a big fan of that, but I will be sending some units from Nokbarakla, and if they take Athelin, fine. Then I will just reclaim it in a couple of turns. And also, a big, huge thank you for the support that you've given me on these videos. It's so much fun making a campaign and making content when it's appreciated and when it's enjoyed. So a big thank you for that. And with those words, I guess I'll wrap it up for today. So have a great day, and I will see you in the next episode.